Hello and welcome. You are now gaming with ultum27. Today I've still got to manage my cities. I've got to check out my builds. I'm off truce, so I'm going to check out my surroundings. I've done a fair bit of scouting while I was offline. We'll check out them reports, and I've found that there's some cities coming in close, like this fella. And there's this other city over the road here that I wouldn't mind checking out as well. I've got to remember which one it was. No, we'll just have a look. Looks like they might have moved. Or they could be a bit further out. Here we go. Nope. I'm not too sure, but there was a city over here that was giving us a bit of trouble last time. I think I won't worry about that for the moment. I'll do some more scouting later though, actually. How you going, matey? Hope you're enjoying your day or night. It's pretty late here. It's about 10:30 or 10:48 in Tasmania. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Every time I've logged on so far, you're the first person to jump on. So we'll check out our dailies first of all. So I've got a couple of alliances to check out to see if we're big enough to set them as enemies. If you set an alliance as enemies, it will turn their banner purple and you can attack them at any time, like this little fella up the road here. You can attack them any time you're off truce or they're off truce. You don't have to wait for the declaration to kick in, as long as you set them to enemy. But a declaration of war, I'll show you here, can take up to 4 to 8 hours to kick in, depending whether they're allies or Axis. So we'll have a look at this report here. After declaring war, both sides involved will be able to attack each other after 8 hours. 2 players can plunder or conquer each other's cities during the war. You could add property points by using adjust in the interface of commander information. Military Master could enhance the troops' combat capability so that they can attack enemy effectively. Product Master could speed up production abilities of all kinds of resources of your city. The war will automatically end after a ceasefire after 24 hours. So players of opposing factions like Axis versus Allies will be able to attack each other 4 hours after declaration of war. This will last 48 hours. Players of the same faction, Axis versus Axis, Ally versus Ally, will be able to attack each other after 8 hours of declaration of war. The war will last for 24 hours. 1500 hours, 1527. So that tomorrow I should be able to attack them. Found moved. I'm thinking I might scout him. We'll have a look at his alliance, and it's 82 on the list. So he's got 47 players at 112 million reputation. See, I'm thinking he's got 47 members in that alliance. Now if each of them had something like 3 million reputation times 47, that'd be near 100,000 rep. But I'm not too sure whether I should set them as enemy ships. So that's out of the way. We've done our dailies. The favourite part of the day is our chests. Now I always seem to go the top ones. I'm not too sure whether that's a good idea. Oh, 1,500 diamonds! Cheering! So that was a good idea today. We got our 1,500 diamonds. We've got in our storage now. Let's have a look. I think we've got about 2,100 diamonds stashed away. Not a great deal, but enough to play around with eventually. Back to our city. I've done a fair bit of scouting today, so I'll have a look at some of our scout reports. And I've declared on a few too. I'm looking for gold more than anything. Oh, your scout planes were discovered by enemy scouts and a fierce battle occurred. So we've cut him down a fair bit. Let's see if we've got a full report out of this. Oh, nice city. No troops and no gold. 2 million gold. That's not really worth much at the moment. I'm going to scout this city down here for sure. And we're going to do that right now. I've done a fair bit of building and we have got a fair amount of scouts. Let's have a look. We'll send 100,000 scouts. 105,000. Let's try this. This could be a very risky. He might get a bit cut up on us and declare war. Hope you're well, Lewis. Oh, this is scary stuff. While we're waiting, we'll check out some of the other reports. What we're looking for though is gold and troops to attack. That's for sure. Oh, that's the same city. We've done that about 3 times, that city, just to try and cut down. No gold. Just try and cut down them scouts, because we didn't get a proper report that second time, or the first time. Oh, he's got generals. What was his? 38034. I'm there on that. Just in case he's got a general as his mayor. I've already declared war. Here's another alliance. Leave in the comments if you think I should set them as an enemy. I'm not too sure. There's 13 in the world. Quite a big group. Big L. I'll see if they're active. I'll write Big L, it's a male, and see if they're active. Search by name. Capital B, capital L. Actually, I'll go back and have a double look at that. Yep, I was close. Capital B, space, capital L. He seems quite big. I'm not too sure if he's active or not. Because if they're not active, we're going in. So this is probably a safe way, because if he doesn't write back to me in the next couple of days, we are going to declare that alliance as enemies. I guess a little heads up. I prefer to find out if they're active a little bit safer for us, because they were quite high. I think they were level 13 in the alliance. Oh, we've just done. Well, let's see how good we went. $8 million gold. That's a maxed out city there. Highest levels possible. (2017) 525. So we'll double check. I think it was only 8 million gold. We'll double check. It's only 8 million gold. That's okay. Doesn't look like they've got any officers either. I've done a lot of declarations as well. So, and I've got some researches to do. I want to show you how much time we can cut off our researchers with a knowledge officer. So once she gets back from the scouts, I've used the knowledge officer for scouts. I've used old Private Yazzie as I've used him to do our scout mission, because his knowledge is up to 211 when he's got 2 other lieutenants behind him. So we do that in staff. It gives us that little bit extra bonus. And when we boost up their levels a bit more, we can put their suits on. I think, yep, stream and health's healthy. If you're having any trouble, just do a refresh, and that should stop that little roundy round buffering thing. There we go, back to normal. Please stick around. Appreciate your support. Let's see when we can declare. Oops, I apologise for that. Damn. So in 4 hours tomorrow we should be able to attack that one. Now I want to go over here and check for these other cities. We've declared on the Ranger. We'll just double declare. Yeah, we've declared on that bugger. I don't know how quick they're going to collect or gather gold. I might scout this city here. Send in 5,000 scouters. I won't send an officer. Got a good chance of losing these scouts. Not too sure, but I think they might have moved. I'm scouting that as well. That might be worth setting on the enemies list. I'm saying 10 grand over. Yeah, I think we've lost him. Let's have a look at our troop count. Still got weeks of building left. Oh yes, 120,000 SPGs, mate. That's awesome. I wonder how hard they will hit. Let's check out. See if we haven't got a knowledge officer as Mao. We'll check out some researchers and the times. Okay, what are we going to research today? Fire range, heavy load, troop speed, troop deployment and troop health is what we're after. So I'll use a little bit of... Uh-oh. I'll use a little bit of food to help me with that research, one of them researchers. We're going to have a bit of trouble connecting again today. Come on mate, load up, load up. If I have to put my password in, I'll have to pause the stream for a couple of seconds. I apologise, I'll be back. There we go, we're back, we're back. Let's have a look how we're going on that. On the computer, let's see how we're going. Oh no. There we go, let's have a look. Good stuff, good stuff. We're opening up a little bit of food from our storage. Just to 2 million. I don't think we need any more. We'll have a look at what the time is for researching troop speed, troop fire range, deployment, and troop health. Troop health is at 117 without any officer bonuses. So we'll put our knowledge officer as Mayor. Beauty. We'll go back into the research and it should cut it down a fair bit. I know it's only a little. Troop health. It's dropped 40 hours clean off of it. So we will research that. Thank you. Stick our staff officer as Mayor, and we will send him to the next city. Actually, we'll do it via the city list to see what's not researching. That's got a lot of resources in that city. We should do some builds. Dispatch current staff. We'll send him off with one scouter. I've sent out a couple of scouts as well, so we quickly check out the reports. Both marching, so we don't have to worry about that yet. I'm not too sure what's going on because I've got excellent stream health. Might be my PC. Seems to be doing a lot of buffering. We'll have a look again at another research and see if we can cut down the time. So it was nearly half. There's one we have to do, is troop healing. Troop healing increases the recycle rate of your troops. That'll take 2 hours. If I put that officer in, it should take it down. Well, let's have a look. I'm not going to guess, just in case I'm way off. Let's have a look, see how much our knowledge officer drops that research, the time of that research, down to 1 hour 16. Nearly drops it in half. We'll research that. Back to staff headquarters. We'll take him off Mao. We'll place M. Terry as Mayor. We'll send him off to another city. Actually, I'll come back and do some builds soon. Let's see how much builds we've got going here. We can probably get a lot more builds out of that. A lot of resources in that city. A lot of resources in vegan too. That's awesome. See what resources we don't use in these 3 cities we can send back to our main city to do more builds. Seems to be a lot of buffering. I apologise for any inconvenience. Let's have a look at some of these researchers. We want to try and get them up to level 10. So it says 400 hours without a knowledge officer. And if we place, silly Billy, if we place our knowledge officer in as Mayor, they'll probably drop it down about 160 hours, I reckon. Let's have a look. Troop speed down to 297. We'll research that, and I think I've got 2 7-day tech speed ups. If I hit it with 1, 2, That's researched. Now we'll move on to fire range. Or should I keep working? Troop speed. 800 hours. I think we'll leave that one for the moment and go for fire range. Okay, couple of days in research there. We can't do many attacks today unless we set these alliances to enemies. We'll have a look at these scout reports. General intelligence. 4 million gold. That's not a lot of gold. No troops. Not very good officers. We'll go back. Castell. Oh, 11 million gold. We're still on that. We are stealing that. 34152. 34152. Declare. I wonder if there's any more gold in this city here as well. Send 10,000 scouters. There was another. I'm just going to declare on that. I'm not even going to scout that one. There was another Warhawk up here. Scout. I'm not going to send an officer. It's probably best to send an officer. Uh-oh. I wonder if I've been declared on. You always worry that when you see red in chat. I wonder what other cities I've missed. Scout that. There's some funny names. I'll scout that bugger too. I'm just going to declare on that. It's not real safe declaring, just declaring on people. Just in case. Oh. We'll check that. We'll check these cities out as well. They might have gold in there. So you're probably best off doing your scouts. Because if you don't scout, where's this Kilroy? We can't hit him. I want to check out that alliance to see where it's at. 179. 18 million. We'll add as an enemy. We might be able to do some attacking today. I'll just do a bit of a scout mission on all these cities to see if there's any gold and troops. We can send officers. Excellent. Lots and lots of cities. Oh, please be lots of gold. Might have to move on to another city to do some more scouts. We'll check out the reports in a minute. We'll just set a heap of scouts up, get them rocking, move to the next city. I've placed 50,000 scouts in every city, and I've got roughly 100,000 scouts in my main city. I want to try and get a minimum of 100,000 scouts in each city. You're best off scouting. Where are your scouter planes, buddy? Mustn't have sent any. Let's have a look, see if I got the wrong city going. There we go. We've got 95,000 scouts here. Awesome. So it is best that you send us an officer, but you don't have to send an officer to do a scout. I wonder how much gold we've got here. I hope so. Hope lots. Okay, so we've got, how many cities does this fella have? 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I found 9 so far. 10. Got one more city sitting around. It's probably silly setting them as enemy without knowing what's in there. I think we found 10 scouts so far. So we'll wait until these guys get back, or on their way back. We've sent out a hell load of scouts. What we can do now is go and collect our resources. collect from our territories. Recall them back, I will, because we're going to need some troops to send out for attacks. And I've got to do my daily missions as well. Pardon. Let's have a look, see how many diamond packs we've got now. 11. So we'll use one at a time. Today, try and get that 1,000 pack. Not having much luck right now. Need 1,000, 1,000. 1,000, mate. Lucky last. Nope. Good try, good try. Good work. Got a lot of scouts coming back now. So what I'll do is, if there's any gold, we'll go and have a look at that city. If we haven't declared on them, or if we haven't set them to enemy, we will do so. Depending on the troop count, of course. I'll recall my troopers first from the ransacks, the territories, because I've got to do the daily vanguard missions today, level 10s. This can take some time, and you don't want to try and recall the same men, same officers, I should say, because there are lady officers as well. I apologise. Let's have a look. We're going quick as lightning. Then we've got to go through and clear out the fields. Lucky last. So we've got a lot of scout planes coming back. We might go in and check out our scout reports. Alerts, general intelligence, and hit reports down the bottom there. And that'll give us all our scouts. Good stuff. That seems to be moving. We seem to be doing too much, and that's not going to give us, it's not going to show us the report. So I'll wait until all our troopers are back home. Looks pretty colourful out there. A lot of blue and green. There'll be a lot of red out there too if there's any gold. Awesome stuff. You'll have to give me a minute, mate. Please, I'll be right back. I'm just going to make a quick coffee. And we're back. Most of the scouter planes are either dead or come back home by now. Uh-oh. Is that one of mine? Yes, that's returning. No gold. No officers. Nope. Looks like these guys are being farmed on a regular basis. No gold at all. $6 million gold there. Which one was that? 34033. That's that one right there. That I'll save that one in bookmark. Let's have a look. We want more gold than that, buddy. $1 million gold. This is depressing. That was bliss, I think. Yep. Excellent, we're going to hit that. 200 armoured division, we're going to smack that city. Now where are we looking at? 34038. We'll bookmark that one as well. That's awesome. Found some troops. We'll see how good we're getting. That was fun. Lively. 7 million gold. We'll win some more divisions as well. With a staff officer. Which one was that? That was 33450. 3450. 33450. We'll bookmark that one as well. We're going to try and take all these troops. Excellent. Armoured division and air division. So that one's 34039. 34039. 34039. This could be quite interesting. So I'll bookmark the ones with troops and gold in it. $44 million gold. That's ours. That's definitely ours. That is 34040. 34040. Yep, that's our gold. Not too sure whether there was troops in that city, but we will definitely have another look. I'm not going to show us now. It's going to take us a bit to get to that distance. Be like that then. $40 million gold. I wonder how long it took for it to build up that much gold. And we've got more. There's 10 million gold there. 34051. That's in the Warhawk City. We'll have to wait to take that gold. $6 million gold. $9 million gold. $33632. Wall. Nope. Ah. $33632. We'll declare on that. We've got to check the rest of these cities out. Joy, we want to check out Happy. It's got 40 million gold in it. I don't know how many troops. Not many troops. We've got that one. That is awesome. Back. No gold. Couple of good officers. I'm not so sure what officers are in there. We got a city. Whoa! 54 million gold. That's a max city. Okay, that's ours. We're going to take that. 33236. 332. 33236. Excellent. That's ours. Okay. We've checked that. And we've checked that. So Happy's got the gold. So what we're going to do is we're going to send all of our trucks to our main attack city. So that we can carry as much gold as we can. Oh, I thought we were going to crash then. So we'll probably only have to be able to do 1 or 2 attacks at a time. But we'll go for the max amount of divisions that we're going to take out some troops. That's what we're going to do. We should send all our divisions over to our main one as well. We'll give them a minute to get back to their city. Happy was the first one that we can. He's got a lot of gold, but which city was the main city with all them troopers? Sorry about this. First gen, that was the fella. We're going to add that fella as an enemy, I think. He's upgraded a fair bit. Seaport. Check out the scout report for that seaport. Nope. I think it was Fun. Was the city we're after. Definitely, it's got 200 armoured division, 200 light tanks. That's only a little load. There's no gold and there's no food, so we just want to go in for an attack there. see whether he's got a decent officer we can steal. What's that city? Fun. Well, map, favourite list, look for fun. And he's going down. We'll see. Oops, we crashed. It's not going down yet. Now we'll check out his researchers because his technology is much greater than ours. City fun. His attacks at 13 and defences at 13. They can make it very difficult. So what we'll do, let's see, we might need some more oil. Seas. We'll send in 10,000 motorised units, 20 armoured. I want to send a couple, don't I? We have 20 armoured divs, 10 light tanks. That's going to take an hour and 17 minutes to attack. I don't know what to send in. We'll have a look at the other. So it was fun and lively, I think. It's got 69 division. Joy. So these three cities here have got troops. That one's got 200 armoured div. So I'll see if I can hit him without any divisions. Seas. I've got to get my officers ready. Where is he? I think he's in Vegan. I didn't send him back home, did I? Rightio, Mayor you up. T. Duncan, Mayor up. So once he gets back there, we're going to send in a massive attack. So I send in 100 division. So that attack's going to take an hour. So what I might just do it. So that was change him to a military officer. $20,000, you reckon? 20,000 SPGs. Divs. I'll send in 50 odd. That way we can hit. Not too sure what was Happy or Joy that's got the most. We'll double check on that. Happy. He's got no troops in there. I think it was Joy. Let's get 100 of armoured, 100 air divs. So we'll send in 20,000 motorised units. We'll go the same. Oh, there's 200. Ten light tanks. 10 armoured, 10 heavy, 50 SPGs, and 100 air div. So I want to boost him up as much as I can. Awesome. So pop all them points on military. Confirm. Equipment. Because he's just a standard officer, we're going to stick a suit on him. See if that helps him boost up a lot more. Put the Christmas suit on him. I've got about 6 pieces of this suit, I'm sure. We'll see how well he goes. It's going to give us 2 points to aerial. Oh, and 2 points to ambush, so the air divs that I send, it's going to help out heaps. Let's have a look. Sees. Staff officer, this should boost him up if I win. So I'm only relying on my divisions to block, while the SPGs are smacking them down. I think Happy was the one with all the gold, so we'll double check that. That's got the gold. What we'll do is we'll seize that with, I don't think I've got another military officer in here, so I'll use my best officer. 200k. I'll send infantry division because they're better at the wall. So I'll send 200. Oh, I need all. Funny bugger. I sent all my trucks over here. So how much oil do we need? Let's double check, see how much oil we need. I might be able to get that out of my storage. Yeah. Plus trucks. I'm gonna send all my trucks because I want all that gold. This is going to take a lot longer this season because I'll be using... See, I have got another attack officer. Because they've got a lot of wall defense, I'm sending 200 infantry division. I'm going to be sending 90,000 trucks. I apologise for the low video output. It's going to create a little bit of buffering. So while we're waiting for that, we'll go through and we'll abandon all our territories. It's going to take a little bit of time. So that's each city. Then we'll go back through and do some seizures on fields to do our vanguard missions. So we're after level 10 fields. We're going to send 20 divisions out each hit. Try and get as close as we can. I've got no trucks to send out, but I've got some motorised units. Send 1,000 out to him. That'll help. So we'll see if there's any officers worth stealing over in these cities. Now I think all I need is a level 10 swamp. Good work. I'll send out the rest of my armoured vehicles to do some more ransacking. I'll send them over to a new city once I recall my dispatches. Good work. So I've got another 50 minutes before these attacks go through if you're willing to check it out. 50 minutes will make it 1 o'clock. Yeah, I reckon I can handle that. I'll have a couple of coffee breaks in between. Any questions, please be sure to ask in the live chat. I'll answer as much as I can. What I might actually do is move a city up close to them. 40 million gold. I don't know how long it'll take it to... I think I might steal that city. 40 million gold, that's a lot of gold. How many elite commissions have we got? I'll have a quick look. No, wait. We'll try again. So when you're trying your truce, best times to truce is when you think you're not going to be online. Because if you're not online, you cannot defend yourself or save your cities. A lot of players don't like to hit other players while they're online. Sort of like a sneak attack. And mainly so they don't get abused. Players don't like to be attacked. Especially if there's a good chance of you being able to win that attack. I'm not too sure how we're going to go with these battles. We might end up losing a lot of troops, but we've still got a lot of troops being built. So we'll recall what we can. We've got three out so far. Go to alerts. Recall. Okay, we'll check out them reports. Hopefully we've got some gold chests. And we've got new officers, Sea Hunter. F. Davis. Oh, and a bronze chest with a Sea Baker. Good work. This city here, that one, that's a max city, I'm sure of it. 3323. Check out our reports, our scout reports. We'll just double check. That's the one. We're still in that city. Shivers. We should be able to check the morale as well. '87. That's an awesome city. Check out the report, see if it's up to 4 or 8 hours. Sorry, pushing buttons everywhere. This here should show us our declarations. After 4 hours, so 12:50, 12:58, we can hit that in another 2 hours. Might be worth trying to stay up for that. I'll have to hit him a few times before I get him though. I'll send the boys over here to hit some more level 10s. Dispatch, enter. That should be our Vanguard missions done. Go to our missions. And I've still got a couple more to do by the looks of it. Might have lost a battle. I'm quite sure I hit a grassland. That's the, still hitting me. He's just gone to attack now. It's starting to pop up red. Awesome. Keep them buggers red for a while. I think I took all their gold a couple of days ago. So it might take a few days for them to rebuild. I'm not too sure how long. I don't know whether it's just my computer while we're trying to manage the live chat, or whether it's my phone. But it seems to be a lot of buffering happening. Frustrating. Let's have a look here. Stream's excellent. Not too sure what's going on, I'm sorry. So we'll go out and do a fair bit of level 10 fields. Recall these buggers. And finish off our Vanguard missions. That gives us some heavy tanks as well, that's awesome. I'll scout these level 2s because I really need to know what's in them because I want some bronze keys. I see 3 of them. 4 or 5 close by. I really need bronze keys. I can't keep using diamonds to buy bronze keys for chests. There's a lot of them too hanging around. Wonder if I can smack down some of these with some scouter planes. What? Send over some. Might send over some more. Some SPGs as well. So I reckon 100 heavy tanks and 100 SPGs might smack down on them levels. Well, we're not far from hitting these cities. Not far at all. That's the one I had trouble. We're going to add them as an enemy. We're going to send in a 1,000 scouts as a seas to see what's in that city. And that one as well. Probably get annihilated, but sometimes it's the best way to scout. I did try and scout this city right here, and my scouter planes got annihilated. So we'll see what sort of troops he's got in there. wanted to suss out what was in them level 2s as well, so I'll check out that scout report. Not much at all. So if I send in let's send in 50 and 50 SPGs. Let's see if we can get them. Let's see if that's going to help. Got to check out them last reports on the mountain. And the grasslands. Good effort, both wins. I'm going to do that to all these level 2s to see if that's going to help. Probably an overkill, but we'll soon find out. Yeah, beautiful work. We'll send over our division over to Onyx and Capitan. Excellent. We're very close to hitting that 40 million gold. Oh, that's going to be nice. We didn't check to see how many elite commissions we've got either. 33. So I'm after, I don't know whether I want a military officer, knowledge officer, or a political officer. I don't want a political officer, not yet. I mean, that would be good for building cities. I found another city I could steal which is maxed out. I prefer to steal them, I think, because it takes a long time to build. Oh wow, scatter planes. Scatter planes take a bit of their burden. I did not know that. I did not know that at all. That's good to know. As long as they're not out too far, I guess. We need 20 of them. Beautiful work. Capitan, let's see what we can do with you. I'll see if I've got any divisions in my storage. Nope. Might be able to send over a couple of air divisions. We'll see what we've got in our in Lee Union. I'll send over some air division. Send over 100. So I reckon I'll do level 8s or something now. Or whatever's closest. Yep, level 8s. So we've got 10 minutes before we attack that city with the 40 million gold. Look at all that red. I reckon I should be able to see them with 15. Oops, we're in Lee Union. And we wanted Capitan. Oh, that's right. I want to see how we went on the level 2s. Doesn't look like we've got any keys, unfortunately. Check out our storage. No keys. I'll send 15. Just in case. To level 8. Got a level 9 there. I'll send 20 into that. Let's have a look. What else have we got around? Cool. Three, 6, 2, 6, 1. So I wonder how I'm going to get a decent report out of here. I'm not too sure. Might have to wait and see what he sends at us. I'll have to wait and see what he sends at us. It's got 8 cities, so he could have quite a bit of troops in there. Not long now, guys, we've got these cities. We haven't stolen them, but we've got going to give them a big hit. There's no guarantee I can win these battles, but it's going to be worth the effort checking it out. Bit of fun. What I might have to do is build some more scouter planes, see what I can send at him. I'll scout him and I'll check out his research. Then I'll scout that other city. I don't like the idea of losing 100,000 scouter planes. But they're pretty easy to build, they're pretty quick to build. I'd say we've got this gold, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd say we've got this gold. It's going to take a bit for the infantry to get over there, though. Come on, fellas. His wall defense will probably kill me before I hit him. We'll come back to that, or we'll come back to that report for sure. Well, I think we've got an attack coming. Must be scared of planes running. Don't seem to have gotten. I might have to send a blind attack in. I'll start recalling these officers back home. Oh, that's me ox. It's me puppy dog. He's having nightmares. Yeah. See, this alliance that I've declared war on has got level 13 attack and level 13 defense. I'm sitting on something like level 10s. That's going to make it a bit more interesting. Not too sure if we've sent in enough troops. Let's have a look at this scout report. Once we log back in. If it decides to log back in. Come on, matey, you can do it. Okay. So I think I'm going to have to pause here. It's going to want a password, maybe. Or maybe not. Doesn't look like it's going to want us to log in. Come on, matey, you can do it. I can't try again later. I really want to check out these attacks. Good work. So I want to check out the scout report first. Have a look how much time I've got left. 7 minutes. Excellent. This dude's got maxed up cities too. His research is just a little bit lower than myself. Match. wonder how we're going at this wall. We've successfully done it. Oh, 40 million gold. Good work. I should really stay off world chat, but I was impressed with that. Let's have a look. We'll check out the magnifying glass. That's awesome. Nice guy, that. Got 3 minutes before we hit this other city. Got a minute before this attack comes home, or hits these troops. This is going to be an interesting battle, so I'm quite sure this guy has level 13s. So we'll soon find out if we get defeated or not. I don't want my SPGs getting hurt. "15 seconds, awesome stuff. This is going to be interesting." like to get in there as quick as I can so I can try and manage the battle. So we'll pause everything right here, and we'll let them come to us. Oh, nah, yeah, we will. SPGs will let go forward. Oh, we'll let them go forward one more round. Oh, not my heavy tanks, I need them to back up my SPGs. Okay, heavy tanks forward. They pause. We'll pause our motos and we'll pause our armoured vehicles. Yeah, we'll send everything forward. Not too sure how we're going to go here. Seem to be holding him back a bit, but we're getting smashed by the artillery. No, we're not going to cut these down much. We might have to rethink our strategy and come back again at this city. Oops. This is expected though. I thought I might have sent enough troops, but no way. There's no way. I think I might have to rethink my strategy. Damn. Yeah, I'm recalling. Let's see if our other attacks yet. Joy. That'll be hitting in about 30 seconds with this battle, because it's got the 200 air div, 200 armor div. I'm going to let them all come to us. I want to spend another lot of so we'll pause everything we can. So that the artillery is not hitting us. I'll move the armoured vehicles, light tanks, heavy tanks forward a little bit. Here we've sent quite a lot extra troops. My last battle I was only sent the 5,000. So I'll pause everything here now. It might take about 2 more rounds for them to hit us. How far are... I'll wait till them air division are in range of the SPGs. So that'll be next round. I'm sending everything forward. We'll see what happens now. Good work. That is what we wanted. I'll pause everything. That's our front line, guys. Good work. Wonder if we'll be able to get to that wall without getting hammered too hard. It's going to take a bit to hit his tanks. Losing quite a fair bit of armoured division today. Armoured divisions. Sorry about that. Now I've got to get to that wall. It's going to be the hard bit. Good work. We're losing a lot of troops from that artillery. I hope as long as I can keep them off my SPGs, I should have a good chance of smacking down that wall. I'm losing 2k motorised units every move. Come on boys, get to that wall. So tomorrow night I reckon I'll have to send everything at the other city called Fun. I think I'm going to have to send everything at it. Doing well, we're getting a bit further in. That artillery's nearly taken out all my motorised units. That's not a problem though. Need them SPGs up there. Wow. We've got this. That is awesome. By the time the SPGs get there, it's going to be no wall. Good work. I think this is my staff officer as well. So you should get a lot of reputation out of this. A lot of experience, I should say. Beautiful, beautiful wind. What? That was magnificent. So with all our lost troops, we'll get about, let's have a look, we'll get 32% of them in our general headquarters. It's not a lot, but it's better than losing the whole lot. Bit of a downer. Lost a fair bit of SPGs in that round. About half of them. I recalled them quick enough though. first aid. Let's have a look at the surrender report. You're surrendering the battle in 34038. It cost you 106 diamonds to save your troops from being slaughtered. Oh, that's the scary part. We're up to 4 million rep. It's even scarier. So I might truce up for another 5 days. And work on some builds, because I can't rely on divisions. They cost too much to buy from the shop. There are 1,000 diamonds for 100 to buy one pack of division, which carries 100. So I might try and attack that other city with the divisions with troops that are not divisions. What a good effort. Check out this other report. That was painful. Look at the lost troops. But with a little bit more strategy, I reckon I can do that. I've got to get them armoured div out of there. They absolutely slaughtered me. So that was devastating. But on the other hand, we got 40 million gold and we got a nice win. Lost a lot of troops, So not too bad, not too bad at all. Oh, and we've become a senior captain. That is even better. Claim reward, silver chest, bridge commander. Excellent. Excellent work. How many chests does that make we've got stored up? We've got 7 bronze and 5 silver chests. I need to use my dime pack. I think I'll do a 5-day truce up. Truce for minus a couple of hours, so I'll truce up for about 118 hours. Apply. So I've still got a lot to learn on these battles. Still got a lot to learn. But we've got a lot of builds happening. I don't want to do any more builds until my military officer's back home. I'll use him to cut down the hours of the build. You can also pay dimes to do builds. You can help. If you go to the help symbol, that will give you all the details you need to know about your basics. Basic building, resources, city, techs, officer, troops, fortification, rank, intelligent, war, battlefield, stratagem, alliance, map, communication, missions and other. Check them out when you've got a bit of spare time, and that'll teach you, will help. But for now, I think tomorrow we'll do some mass builds, do some more field attacks. Might hit some NPCs, build up some officer experience. Let's have a look. I don't think I can truce yet, can I? Yep, we're truced. I've got a nice blue bubble over us now. I thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Definitely, if you've got any questions, leave a comment. I'll try and answer it as best as I can. I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. have a good day, and we will see you sometime in the future. Thank you very much for your support. Have a good night.